Hello and welcome everybody to today's video. Welcome to the Vee Academy. My name is Crumbrion, Professor Crumbrion, if you would. And today, we're going to be taking a look at a wonderful game that we played on Pokemon Trading Card Game Live. And be happy to get your reactions to it. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy this kind of content. If you want to follow me and watch games in real time, check me out on twitch.tv/Crumbrion. For now, let's go check out the game. Thanks for watching.
1, go!
Noticed in this Dragapult list that there's very little ways to get Pokemon back from the discard pile. Like zero, like there's one, there's Rescue Stretcher, not Rescue Stretcher, Night Stretcher, and that's literally it. So like, I found that to be very interesting. And so leaning into that a little bit, and you know, Tatsugiri Dusclops, yes. Leaning into that means like we don't need to worry about retrieving Pokemon. Per se. So it's better for us, and we have ways of taking multiple knockouts on Pokemon. So like having more than one Pokemon into the discard pile is good for it. It's not as good for us, but it's really good. We already had a turn, right? Yeah, we did. We started first. So we get Drakloak here, which is probably bad, but it's fine. I don't want to, I mean, I guess I have to. I would rather save that for something else, but we're going to do this to grab a supporter for next turn. Or not. Potentially. That just shuffles the deck at least. Energy down here. And grab that for sure. Okay. At least we have an attack next turn. You're a shiny hoe. Your Pult deck is maxed. Yep. Pretty good. Now we don't get to retreat our... Yeah, we don't get to attack next turn, unfortunately. And they're just going to Prime Catcher my Drakloak. Which, not necessarily a bad thing, as we have lots of ability to get Dragapults out. We'll see. You can't IRL, it gets binged on live, yeah. They don't have any dragons, which is good. They have no dragons down. No, of course they get Dragapult down. What a fucking surprise. Matchup scares you because the Dortmund doesn't run Manaphy. It doesn't matter. Like I've played against a bunch of Regidragos. I've realized that having Manaphy doesn't matter. Having Manaphy just means that they're going to Prime Catcher Manaphy and use Canceling Clone, because they always just have a way to have Prime Catcher Canceling Clone, and so you don't get to fucking use it anyways. It's fucking terrible. They always have 2 energy switches. They always have everything they always need all the time. It's just like you just have to go through them. Like you can't dance around it, and you can't stop them from doing it. They just dance around it. Well, this is good, actually. Really wish that I had that still, but it doesn't matter actually, because now we can facilitate an attack with Crystal here. Potentially. I say that. Okay, Crystal is in the deck. Good. Ooh, and so is Switch. I don't need Switch anymore. Rare Candy? Yes, Rare Candy. I think we take a KO on this Drago now. That was huge. That was a huge hit. Yeah, we take a KO here at least. As much as I'd love to counter catcher right now, I don't think that's the play. Go 30, 10, 10, 10. Really stick it to him now? Because now, if we can facilitate bosses, that would be nice, right? Because we could get bosses orders. So they have a fire energy in hand then, by the looks of it. If we can get bosses orders, then we just take out a teal mask and then get this within one hit range for Dragapult now. It's funny they threw away a bosses. It's cute. So this is one energy switch. They need another energy switch, right? We know that those are energies. All three of those are energies. You fucking have to be kidding me, dude. He had 2 researches in hand? How did he have 2 researches in hand? He grabbed 3 energy from the fucking pile. What? How did he have 2 research in hand? That wasn't a fuck... That's not right. He had 3 energy in hand. And 1 card we didn't know what it was. And he doesn't get it anyways. Good. Yeah, stop trying to imitate. Look at what they're trying to do with a fraction of our power.
Look what they need to mimic a fraction of our power.
You can't do what Dragapult does, friend. Stop trying. Sit down, inferior Drago deck. They really needed to hit that. And so, like, I talk about this all the time. Just before we raid over to Vice, I want to have a little bit of a rant about Regidrago. I talk about this all the time about Regidrago. That deck is not consistent. And everyone touting that it's the best deck in format, yeah, after all that, still had to concede because they didn't have the energy switches. They thought they were going to get the energy switches. Don't just sit there and insult the Dragapult. They assumed that they were going to get everything they need because that deck usually did before. Now it's crashing down to reality because this client doesn't jack the fuck off Regidrago anymore. But basically, Regidrago, again, like I've said, it should only get its combo about 30% of the time, 30 to 40% of the time. There's no reason why Regidrago was running as consistent as it was for like 2 months. Absolutely no reason. The deck itself is poorly built. It is bad. It relies on going through 2/3 of your deck to get 1 combo off. And if you don't get 1 piece of that combo in your opening turn, then you have what happened here. You just don't get to play the game. You don't have anything. Period. Like, sorry. You tried playing the deck and it's just not good. It is not good. It's not a good deck. Regidrago is not good. It's shit. It's a shit pile that other decks do better, and Regidrago is just oppressive about 30% of the time. That's it. It has horrifically bad matchups. As we saw there, like, us taking out that Regidrago on the first turn just completely derailed them. Well, it wasn't the first turn, but it was like the first turn that I could attack. So we got the Dusknoir off. We did get a little bit lucky, right? We got a little bit lucky, but we had got the Drakloak out, and then we top decked into a Dragapult. So we top decked into a Dragapult from the Recon Directive. So we knew that we had Dragapult the next turn. We had Arven in hand. Did we top deck Arven? I think we top decked Arven, but we got the Dragapult. We got the energy so the Tatsugiri could retreat, which means that we got Crystal and Dragapult could attack that turn. The unfortunate part was, I mean, what we could have done, and I should have done differently, is I should have just attached the energy to the Dreepy for the retreat instead of putting the rescue board on the Dreepy, because the rescue board should have been for Tatsugiri, because that would have been a guaranteed retreat for free. And then if we didn't have the combo to get Dragapult's crystal, we would have at least had the energy free to attach to Dragapult. So that was a bit of a bonk that I avoided, because it worked out, because we had Arven and we got crystal anyways. So we avoided a bit of a Monka situation there, which then opened up our, without having to look for Dragapult at that point, because we didn't need to grab an Ultra Ball, that allowed us to grab a rare candy to evolve to Dusknoir. We got the crystal off of the same Arven, pop the Dusknoir, kill the Regidrago that has the energy on it. Now all of a sudden they're reeling. They were anticipating being able to attack the next turn with Dragapult and taking out our Duskull, right? Or putting damage on the board and putting 200 damage on something. You know, catching up our Rotom, because you know that they have Prime Catcher and all that shit anyways. So they have infinite ways of doing that, but basically they were anticipating being able to use that Dragapult, that Regidrago that turn, because they had piled all the energy onto it. They just needed one more energy switch, and that would have been it for them, right? They would have been fine. They would have been chiming. But we completely derailed that by Dusknoir Dragapult. Like, I can't believe that. That's insane. Actually insane. What the fuck, dude? That's unfortunate. Cool. Well, we're yellowing this. Talked about this every time you got a bone to pick up with the programs. Disaster, fellas. Hey, look. May or may not be my fault that high res is shutting down. Okay, I'm not gonna speculate on anything right now. May or may not be. That's all I gotta say. Of course they get Alakazam, dude. Of course they do. You didn't see the hilarious thing that happened this today. So they had another massive round of deep cut layoffs today, where they had to lay off a bunch of like the really popular artists and stuff, like artists that are just, you know, making the money and shit. It's pretty funny. Airy, get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here, you clown. We get Sadas, which is cool because that potentially gets us some Pokemon. Just throw away 2 more Sadas. I guess we don't need them. Who needs Sadas, right, guys? Who needs Sadas, man? I guess we go Fluttermane then. Dead. We get this guy. Walkabilly doesn't help me here. And we need the boss, so we can take a dimensional hand. We can get the energy back from retreating here anyways, too. That is not bad either. We're losing a lot of Sadas, like, just out of no fucking reason. This game just loves fucking us for some reason. Alakazam sits on the bench while Mimikyu is in the active to annoy you and choose a win. Yeah, and then they play Airy. Doesn't matter, though. I mean, we have ways around it, so it's not like it's a big deal. But I'm gonna counter catcher my Fluttermane. Oh, my Raging Bolt. That's hilarious. Because if we hit Sadas, then we just have we have an attack with this, so that's fine. And we're just gonna throw away our last Sadas here, so don't worry. Yeah, there it goes. Bye. Goodbye. Goodbye. Seems a joke. We've avoided literally all of our energy retrieval. And literally any of our energy getting stuff, and but we've hit all of our Sadas. Every single one of them. That's cool. At least we get card draw now, so that's something. We're getting to a point where like pretty much everything that we get is going to be useful, so.
Sipping on a little something, I've been sipping too much.
We just really can like narrow down a possibility of getting a crisp in here to be very good.
Every time I see your face,
There we go.
I think of what I lost. How could all the little moments that we had be so far gone? I never met someone,
You know, it doesn't really matter, I guess, right? Because we just attach this one and then we have a manual attach anyways.
felt this way, ooh. For your love, I would take both.
It's only game. Why you got to be mad?
I become so numb. And then Prime Catcher, we get his Alakazam now, so we're chilling.
I would take potions.
I'm gonna boss out what? My Raging Bolt, I see. Very smart. I mean, that's fine, saves my Prime Catcher, so. Oh no, you're gonna Dimension Hand me. Oh dear. Please don't. Stop, police. I definitely don't have any way to deal with you. 100%. Oh no. 0. Yeah, Ghost Eye me, bro. You got it, dude. You got it. I definitely don't have a way to do anything. Devo me, man. Go for it. Hit it. Hit that hot TM devolution. Please. Stop. Help. Police. I love how they threw away a team evolution to grab an Alakazam. That is very funny. That is very funny to me. Oh wow, I don't even need to do anything now. I'm gonna do this because I know that they have shit to get rid of my items because they showed that they had Airy, so. Oh no, not airy. Thing that I knew that you were going to do. Have infinite energy retrievals. Yeah, get rid of them. I promise you this is not BM. This is just me swinging for the fences once again. I don't think we have any energy left. I'm not going to Crispin. Just drop the tactical nuke.
Nuclear launch detected.
Well, thank you, Felipe, for allowing me to do all of my damage. It's an unfortunate match for them because like we just had so many answers. We run multiple baby Pokemon in this one that are not EXs, like Fluttermane and Baby Bolt. Baby Bolt is just so good because like Thunderburst Storm can pick off things. They had Manaphy, so then we just attack with Dragon Headbutt. But, like we can do 90 damage with 3 energies to anything on the field, or we can just do 130 to whatever's in front of us. So, like we kill anything on his board that's not named Alakazam, and then once Alakazam shows up, we just boss out the Alakazam and kill it. And it's pretty much game over for him at that point. But kudos to Felipe for allowing us to do the... How much was it, final number? The biggest numby that we could do? 840 damage. There you go. 840 damage. Which was quite actually... That was all of the energy in our deck. That was the 6 grass, the 3 electric, and the 3 fighting. That was quite literally all of our energy. So if I Crispined, that wouldn't have been good because I didn't have a single energy card left in the deck at all. The Mimikyu strategy didn't work. I know, man. The Mimikyu airy control strategy didn't work. What? Against a deck that it probably is like very, very good into normally? Yeah, no, unfortunately. Well, like most Raging Bolt decks anyways, they run Sandy Shocks, right? The baby Sandy Shocks. So you're not getting around that anyways, unless it's prized, which is why I run multiple